You know, I didn't come from, that environment that just sets me up for success. It was so funny. Like, we would go to these major cities, and these guys that I was with, like, they were like, theology majors, and they would like speak at these different places, and I wasn't good enough. So I would speak at like the flea markets because, somebody had spoken to me when I was about 17 years old, and they literally saw this. Like, when I was 17, sleeping in abandoned buildings, not taking showers, eating out of trash cans, they were like, yo, you got something. And I was like, well, what is that? You can do it. So he helped me to get my GED, sent me out to college, and it was just unbelievable. He helped me get my GED, sent me 780 miles away from Detroit, and I just got in a new environment in college. And once I got there, I was just like, I was so grateful that I had to pay it forward. So I was like, yo, what this guy did for me, I've got to do unto others. And that's what I've been doing, just speaking life into people who just don't believe that they can do it. So many people think that like you have to have a mother or a father in your life. Like you have to go to a certain school. You have to, and I don't believe that. I believe when you wake up and you're ready to like live, at that point, I can help you to get from where you are to where you want to be. And that's why I say, some people think, when you look at a certain successful people, maybe their fathers passed something down or their mothers passed down. It's like, no, it doesn't make a difference if they pass it down or not. Everybody's got to wake up and grind. And if you're willing to work like they're willing to work, you can have whatever you want.
When life has you down, inspiration can be a hard thing to come by. Look around you and find it, so that you can wake up ready to go every single day. Maybe you were dealt a bad hand right from the start in life. Maybe something has happened that took your fight away. If you need to turn to others for guidance, do it. But no matter what, you have to be ready to grind. Putting in the work that it takes to be successful is essential, and using excuses will never move you forward. Take your weaknesses that create walls and turn them into strengths. Move those walls, because the only thing that can hold you back in the end is you. Stay laser focused on the tasks you have at hand. Regardless of how mundane or useless it may seem, follow through on your promises and complete what you have set out to finish. Let the people around you inspire you to be something bigger than you are, and make sure you've chosen the right people to be around. Positivity creates positivity, and through consistently doing good, you can someday be great. Whether or not you think you can do it or think that you can't do it, you are right. Ask yourself if you are the right person for the job and if you can do it. If the answer is yes, then why haven't you done it already? If you make success about money or only yourself, then you are doing it for the wrong reasons. Think of who will be effective by you realizing your dreams, who will be hurt because you don't bother to pursue them. Look at the big picture and create the life that you know you should be living. You can't do it without grinding and working hard every day. Be your own inspiration, but look around you and discover it in everything that you do.
Love it turns me on. No, Eric, I'll be back. I'll be stronger when I come back. No, Eric, you can't do it. You're a high school dropout. You were homeless. There's no way you can be the best speaker in the world. I'm wired differently, guys. People say, E, it seems like you're stronger now. You're more committed now. It seems like your drive is higher now. Your passion is higher now. What happened, E.T.? Like that. Now when we go on the internet, because back in the day when I wasn't on the list, I was just working. I didn't know where I was working. And then one day I looked up and I saw Tony Robbins. We getting close to Tony Robbins, and we don't even own an island in Fiji. We're one of the best speakers in the world, and we're not charging people $50,000 a pop. I don't even have people walking on coal yet. I haven't been on Oprah Winfrey yet. You mean to tell me I'm that close to Tony Robbins and I haven't even been on Oprah yet? Wait till I get on Oprah. Let's go faster. And so for some of you, every time you get a deal, you actually go backwards. Every time you have a little success, you actually get weaker.
I'm not a religious person. Like, we didn't grow up in church. I didn't grow up praying and none of that. But I went to church just because, again, it was a safe environment. It was, and I think that was the first time I got turned on to inspiration. You got this pastor, and all that stuff is positive. The choir, the praise team, it's a free meal after each. There's no meals like after church meals, And so just being in church with my best friend in the whole wide world, he ended up introducing me to Dee Dee at the time. And I think when I started dating Dee Dee, that was the first time in my life it was was like, yo, fuel. Here's this girl that's saying like, yo, I got dreams and goals. You know, and I want people to understand this, dream big, but get small wins though. And I'll never forget hearing John Elway speak once. You know, John Elway was like, yo, I became great by being good over a long period of time. You know, and so for me it was, all right, Didi's leaving, she's going to college, if I can get my GED. That's all I need to focus on right now is let me get the GED. And here's the thing I never realized.
Don't worry about what they bring to the table. Bring what you bring to the table. And some of you are not where you're supposed to be because you have limited thinking. I want to challenge you today. You're just as special as everybody else. You're just as powerful as everybody else. You're just as unique as everybody else. You're just as gifted as everybody else. And you belong in first class just like everybody else. Who would benefit from you really making your dreams become a reality? Who would benefit from it most? And who would suffer if you keep these limitations? Because maybe you don't have what it takes to do it for yourself. So I asked my boy, like, do you know what it takes? He said, yeah, I know what it takes. I said, are you the right person? Like, can you do it? You need to be a salesman. Are you the right person for the job? I know you're doing solar is famous and like, you know what I'm saying, it's the new trend, but are you a knock on doors and do this? He said, yeah. I said, then why haven't you done it? If you know what to do and you're the right person for it, why haven't you done it? And I said, you know why you haven't done it? Because you've been doing it for money and that's not your value. I want you to do it for your daughter now.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content.